What's happening, everybody? Ronnie G here. Before I even get started, let me just say that these are my own opinions. These have nothing to do with any employer, any bank that I might do business with. This is just my own observations based on my own experience. As many of you know, 25 years I've been working in the mortgage banking business. But additionally to also doing media and a bunch of other things, I'm an avid stock trader. I don't trade a lot, maybe 10 or 12 trades a year, but I use a lot of systems that I started to learn back in like 2008 when we had the crash. And I really look at the charting and the cycles that stock go through and then other indicators. And what we see here, I'm going to share my screen in a minute and show you some charting, but what we see happening right now, yes, it is the impetus, of course, or the kindling on the fire, right? The gasoline on the fire have been the tariffs. But what's happening is really just a trigger event that's going on. It's creating a lot of trigger trading that are automatically pre-programmed. Let me share some charts with you and explain to you exactly what I mean. All right, so here we look at a simple chart on the Dow Jones Industrial Index, okay? One of the most basic indexes out there that everybody has been talking about. And they've been saying, oh, the Dow is down, the Dow is down. And you look like idiots and you look uneducated. It's very easy to see which one of my Facebook friends or my Instagram friends are not educated in any kind of financial matter. Why? Because look at the charts. Look, this is going back to pandemic, okay? Let's just highlight this. Now we look at the green lines are resistance. The red lines are support. The best times to buy are when the RSI, okay, your relative strength indicator and volume are showing that it's oversold and you're at a support level. And if you look at all these times that you could have bought, right now is a screaming buy. The RSI is all the way down, almost to underneath 29, which is a great buy signal. We're right at a support level. This is screaming, go out and buy. I've done really well with a lot of the indexes, XLE, XLR, those are the oil indexes, FAS and FAZ, those are the bank indexes. Citibank, I bought Citibank in 2008, and Citibank then was underneath $1, okay? I bought almost 10,000 shares of it back then, and now look where it's at. It's absolutely insane. Let's take a look at Uber. Everybody uses Uber, right? And I'm a big believer in only buy stocks or commodities and products that you use. Home Depot, CVS, Uber, right? I mean, these are great businesses to buy into. And look at how perfect this stock has performed. Right now, it's a screaming buy. The other thing that's really important to look at, not only in terms of support and resistance levels, the candle pattern, different patterns, head and shoulders patterns, things like that, RSI. But the other thing is time of year. Right now, we are at the end of the fiscal quarter. Going into the end of the fiscal quarter, we already have a lot of selling. Why? Because they like to drive the price down. These big houses, they like to drive the price down so that they can artificially drive the price down so that they can buy back in cheap. And then when the companies report earnings, the stock goes up and then they make money. So everything we see happening right now is absolutely normal in the markets. It's a little bit abnormal due to the volume because of the trigger trading. And of course, everything was triggered by the tariffs. However, tremendous buying opportunity. The stock market will go back up. The dollar is getting stronger. Oh, and by the way, have you seen the price of oil? The price of oil is down. This is phenomenal. Great news. Again, this does not have any opinions or facts that I'm sharing from any employer, any bank I do business with. I'm just sharing with you my own opinion based on my own experiences, my own success trading and buying stocks. So share this with somebody. This is some good information. Let's get real information out there, not information that's being shared by CNN or Fox or MSNBC or CNBC. I would even listen to Jim Cramer. Do not listen to Jim Cramer. You know why? Jim Cramer, there's an actual reverse index. It's called the inverse Cramer fund, where you just buy all the stocks that Cramer says to not buy, and you sell all the stocks that he says to buy, and it works great. Anyway, share this with somebody, please. Let's get educated on what's going on in the world. Thanks. See you all later.